As per last year, we have celebrated 162 Swamiji's birthday celebrations. Vivekananda Cultural Center, Police Bazars. So many students from yesterday, they cleaned all the campus, outside, inside, and they have from top to bottom, means they have vegetable cuttings to room cleaning, serving, programming, everything. All students, teachers, devotees, monks assembled here, and we have also cooked ourselves. We haven't hired any cook from outside. So, as per last year, we have also, this year has successfully, we did this program. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Kublai yapi baro mendakas ni celebrate ya ka National Youth Day lang bat baro sidilla but mendakas ni ka program kadai haka portman step haka ba I Mr. Mahanta I director jog NIT Meghalaya ide I chief guest jong ka program but ki khna jong ka institute ke ni ale eka cultural program jong menta kane ka program te ni pediang sobhai pi baro but ni khot sobhai pi baro ba pin mon chang ka program but ban ya don lang bat ni mendakas ni kublai shibun
Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, Dravid, Utkal, Banga, Vindhya, Himachal, Jamuna, Ganga, Uchala, Chala, Jitaranga, Tab Shubha Name Jage, Tab Shubha Ashish Mage, Nahi Tab Jaya Gatha, Janagan Mangal Dayak Jaya He, Bharat Bhagya Vidhata, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya He, Jaya 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 He.
So the 62, they are all from Singh Veg, they are from Delhi, and the song we are going to
Kita sabat galuy tara irrespective of their sex, education, financial condition, literacy, and so many other things. All of us has the highest potential to be. There is a reason for that. Because they are guided mainly by a strong emotion, that is possible. Maybe all of them do not succeed afterwards, but they believe that. So they do not care for.
To present in the morning is this is a cold morning today. As you know, there is a blood donation camp going on. Every year we do organize this blood donation. A long session on the blood donation, all about blood donation, like the pros and cons and everything. So
dignitaries on the dais, Swamiji's, members of Ramakrishna Mission, students and friends. I want to congratulate, which is celebrated as National Youth Day in the country. And as Sir has already blood, just to be able to exhort and inculcate this habit of regular donation in our society. As you all know, that blood cannot be manufactured or prepared in the laboratory, and it only is, and we are always in need of blood. And I would like to thank Ramakrishna Mission for every year, for the last so many years, for helping us by providing us with this donation camp, providing us.
Donation is a great service. Quite often in social media, you find that somebody is in dire need and few units of blood is needed immediately, or at times volunteers, somebody to donate, somebody to come forward to donate blood. It could be your relatives, somebody from that trip.
Feel grateful, India's youth, and reap your best. Are you born before 2007? Are you someone who wishes to bring positive change in your life and in your surroundings, as a person, as a community, as an Indian, as world citizen? Here are some thoughts to ponder upon. In the history of humanity, we have come a long way, overcoming several challenges that makes our lives as comfortable as ever. We have overcome the challenges of cannibalism. Slave trade was so common earlier and is no more legal. Weapons exist, but torture tools don't. Autocratic governments are much less common.
The guest kindly for cutting the cake.
Shook the whole world and was applauded. National Youth Day is celebrated on the 12th of January and is also known as Rashtriya Yuva Divas. The day is observed to commemorate the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, one of the great philosophers and spiritual leaders. Swami Vivekananda served as one of the most inspiring intellectual figures behind the Indian freedom struggle. He was looked up to as a source of motivation by leaders such as Aurobindo Ghosh, Hemchandra Ghosh, Mahatma Gandhi, and Subhash Chandra Bose. He was one of India's greatest spiritual leaders and a revered figure in India's history and culture. Swami Vivekananda strived to inculcate national consciousness among his people. His message was universal and was based on rationality and righteousness. It was a message that appealed to the people of all class, caste, and religion. To disbelief in religion, inculcate Atma-Gaurav and stress on the uniqueness of Indian culture. The mission of Swami Vivekananda was to abolish differences of caste and creed and work for progress of the country. Swami Vivekananda is considered as one of India's earliest cultural ambassadors. And enthusiasm in the blood will come heroes who will march from one corner of the earth to the other, preaching and teaching the eternal spiritual truth of our forefathers. Thank you and wish you all a happy National Youth Day.
For most of all, as Maharaji also, Secretary Maharaji was mentioning in his welcome address, that you read Swamiji to grow that much needed inspiration to excel in life. And it was a beautiful speech by Sudipta Dherasarya, who also is a student of this institute and also a 6th semester graduation student. Sudipta, thank you so much. As you know, we in Vivekananda Cultural Center publish a calendar every year, which is given to all the students also. So for inauguration of this calendar, may I request all
नेहरू युवा केंद्र संगठन मेघालय स्टेट jointly celebrating Swami Vivekananda Jayanti as National Youth Day. On this occasion, Honorable Professor Mahanta, Director NIT Meghalaya, present here as the Chief Guest. I welcome Sir. Swami Hitkamananda, Secretary Ramakrishna Mission, and Swami Divya Swarupananda, Center in charge. All dignitaries are welcome on behalf of the Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan. And for this function, all dignitaries, students, I welcome all of you. Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan works under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. And we all over India celebrates Swamiji Jayanti as a National Youth Day. Every year we organize a National Youth Festival on the eve of National Youth Day. This year at Nasik, Maharashtra, we are celebrating National Youth Festival. For this festival, near about 8,000 youths gathered from all over India. We call it National Youth Week. So, on this occasion, I wish you, all of you, a happy National Youth Day. And
our celebration, Nehru Yuva Kendra has been joining us. Quite a number of times they have joined earlier also, even with their programs. Thank you so much for the short speech, inspirational speech. Thank you so much indeed. Today we are very lucky to have Mr. our chief guest, Professor Pinakeshwar Mahanta. Professor Mahanta, the Professor of Mechanical Engineering at IIT Guwahati from 2001. He was the founder director of IIT Bhagalpur, the former director of NIT Arunachal Pradesh, and presently he is the director of NIT Meghalaya. So please welcome our chief guest, Professor Pinakeshwar Mahanta, for a brief address on today's occasion.
Yuva Kendra, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I congratulate the Ramakrishna Mission for successfully organizing this particular event, that is Swami Vivekananda Jayanti. I feel privileged to be here on this morning and stand on the same dais from where on 27th of April 1901 Swami Vivekananda addressed the common people of Ceylon. The Ramakrishna Mission has been doing an excellent job in bringing together all the youths from all walk of life and from different strata of life on a single platform. It invariably opens up the scope of youth to intermingle with one another and to develop a feeling of the brotherhood and to go for a long way to create a sense of national interest and national integration. The birthday of Swami Vivekananda, that is 12th January, is observed as a National Youth Day in our country. And this year the theme of the National Day is Sankalp Se Siddhi, that is Youth for Digital India. This day serves as a reminder for potentiality with each of the youth mind to contribute positively to the society, fostering unity and upholding the values of Swami Vivekananda's espouse. India has a population of 140 crore, out of which 50% population are below the age of 25 years. And 65% is below the age of 35 years. So we have a fleet of young minds, which the other countries are not having. If you go to Japan and all, the number of average age of the people is 90 years, but their old generation is more prevailing. But we have a workforce, and the country has immense potentiality to boost it up its knowledge economy and become world leader with the help of these youth forces. So, but there are digital India, if you say, there is a drastic change in society in last 100 years. The conventional society, what we taught in the 1900s, is totally different and totally transformed now. And gradually it is going for more and more digitalization. There is advantage for digitalization because it creates a lot of job, lot of advancement in life. But at the same time, there is the inner feelings also of losing some of these sectors. Society as we're living here, and we have to find answer to why the young minds can get so alienated from their surroundings and become a menace to society themselves. The part of the answer lies in the fact that we have forgotten the role of character building in our education. In today's free-thinking world, driven by extreme individualism, ethics and character, they play no role for growth of the individual. There are too much selfishness and too little caring for fellow beings. So, to build the future, we have to take help from the future. Those who ignored history are condemned to live here. And this is the old saying, that today's youth are disconnected from the past. Swamiji had inspired the countless generations of India since he made his famous speech on 11th of September 1893 at Chicago at the World Parliament Religions. He exposed the Western world to the spiritual aspects of the Hindu religion and Indian civilization. He also dealt with the history, and when there are too many incidents taking place with disturbing news at every moment, killing has become a daily phenomenon. Crime is on the rise, and all these incidents cast a negative spell of life and demand that we dedicate ourselves to more the cause of the society, of the nation. The youth cannot shy away from its responsibility towards national building, if anything, and the nation awaits for your contribution to India's higher plane of success and shine. I will conclude with the words of Swamiji while calling upon the youth. He said, quoting, "Arise, awake, and stop, not till the goal is reached," unquote. This is still very pertinent and should work as a tonic for inspiration for all of you. Swami Vivekananda was preaching in the 19th century when India was colonized. 77 years into the independence and destined to rise further. Let India's rise be beneficial, not
Professor Pinakeshwar Mahanta, our chief guest. Sir, thank you so much. Thank you. And one for Sri Atul Nigamji, Director of Nehru Yuva Kendra.
In concluding, our center in church, Vivekananda Cultural Center, Shami Dibbaswarupananda said, "My pranams to Maharaj, esteemed guests and my dear students. I stand before you with immense gratitude as we conclude this inspiring National Youth Day program. Today, as we celebrate the ideals and teaching of Swami Vivekananda, we are reminded of the profound impact the youth can have on society. Firstly, I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to Sri Pinakeshwar, Director NEET Meghalaya, whose insightful words have illuminated our minds and inspired us to strive for greatness. Your presence has added immeasurable value to our National Youth Day celebration, and we are truly honored by your participation. Swami Vivekananda's teachings continue to guide us towards a path of enlightenment, empowerment, and social responsibility. On this auspicious day, let us carry forward his vision of a harmonious and progressive society, while the youth plays a pivotal role in the nation's development. A special word of appreciation goes out to our dedicated volunteers who have tirelessly worked behind the scenes to make this event a resounding success. Your commitment, enthusiasm, and active participations have not gone unnoticed. It is your efforts that have added vibrancy and energy to these celebrations. A special thanks to Brahmachari Vairagya Chaitanya and all the teachers and staffs who contributed to the planning, coordinations, and executions of various activities. In the spirit of National Youth Day, let us continue to channel our energy and passion towards building a brighter future for ourselves and our nations. Together we can embody the ideals of Swami Vivekananda and contribute meaningfully to the growth and progress of our society. Once again, a heartfelt thanks to all our distinguished guests, volunteers, and participants. Your presence and active involvement have made this National Youth Day celebration a truly memorable and impactful event. Na ay kublay yabaro, bafi lawan sakani ka program. Tuki Jinki Kai Jongyo Swami Vivekananda Kinsha Junum Haka Jingim Jongfi. Thank you. Kublai. Dhanyavad.